can never remember how to do this, but let me share this to Facebook really quick. I'm back. Am I back? I think I'm back. It's me again. Oh, I gotta take this thing off. I made this set a long time ago, and when I was unboxing some of my boxes, I found it. I guess my neck was a little thinner back then, a couple years ago. Anyway, y'all gonna have to excuse me. I don't have any makeup on. All I got is this wig and my blossoming personality. I put a skit up a little while ago. I made it so I don't have any makeup on, as you can tell. And my eyes are dark because my allergies are kicking in and I've been rubbing it. Anyway, I decided to do the skit. I didn't want to wear any makeup. I just wanted to hurry up and do it. And I posted it somewhere and it got me into trouble. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to post it on YouTube, but let me cut out the moaning. Hey, Richard, how you doing? So I went and I cut the moaning out of the scene, and I guess it's still up here, so I'm guessing we're good. Thank you. I appreciate it, Michael. But I posted it because it was based on a true story, just not my story. So oftentimes I will get men and women and people who are non-binary at all who will come to me and be like, look, I got a story for you. You could turn this into a skit. And so some of the times it's based on a true story, just not my story. And because I've been getting into so much trouble on that other platform, I decided not to put any hashtags at all. Because typically, if the story is based on a true story and it's not my story, I'll put hashtag based on a true story, hashtag just not my story. But because my account is already flagged on multiple platforms, I decided not to put any hashtags up, and I still got flagged. I think my account is just flagged. So I was like, let me go to YouTube because they don't usually bother me on YouTube because I blocked so many people before I got started here, which I should have done when I first got started here. A lot of people were reporting me here. That's what took so long for this account to grow. So I blocked a whole bunch of people from other platforms, and so far so good. I'm liking YouTube. I'm growing at a steady pace. I'm okay with that. I'm just glad that they're not, chucking most of my videos. Although the Bali video, the one of me making the mask, got into trouble for using a sound that was recommended. I don't know what that was all about, so I just deleted it. But anyway, I am a grown up. I'm well into my 40s, and my content is for adults. And so somebody brought this true story to me about this gentleman. He was fine. She said he was absolutely fine, very good looking, in his 40s. She said, they was dancing. She felt it. He was hung. And he ain't want nothing but her feet. And that's a thing. It's a thing. So I do live stream from time to time. I'll do a podcast, and we talked about it, and people have different ideas of what's pleasurable to them. And everything is not always about sticking a key into a lock. And I think because we're adults and as we're navigating all of these different pleasures, we have to communicate that ahead of time so that it doesn't come to a surprise for certain people. And I know a lot of women are just like, no, I don't want to talk about that because then he's going to think, I'm going to give it up before I'm ready to, or da-da-da. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with having these conversations about expectations, about what you like and what you don't like. That doesn't mean that you necessarily have to run straight to the sack. It's just when people are into different things or things that society doesn't deem as normal, I think these conversations need to be had so that people aren't left disappointed or embarrassed. Because I don't think you should ever try to embarrass somebody about different tastes and things. But I think you need to be honest and mature as you can be. Hiding from somebody doesn't really solve anything, especially if they were your friend first. I would think if it's your friend that you would talk about that stuff as well. So did the person go about it by hiding, avoiding phone calls? No. But it was just a little embarrassing for her as well. And so I said, well, let me do the skit and we'll see what the feedback will be. And so people always give you these stories because they want to see other people's viewpoint. That's why the comment section is so important to content creators such as myself, because the person who sends me that can read the comments and give feedback. So you guys are really, really helping out when you leave comments. Like, I do like it when you guys just leave their laugh emojis, but sometimes when I'm doing these skits and it's not really about me, it's about somebody else, they're secretly just looking for comments. So feel free to leave comments about your experience, or whether you would have done the same thing or you wouldn't have, because it helps somebody. You never know who you're helping. I'm just saying. And I will continue to do these skits. So if you have a story that you like or you want to get some kind of feedback from, send it to me and I might do it as a skit. I'm just saying. You're welcome. I'm just saying, you never know who's watching, who, because like, Dee, you're crazy. You'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Don't send me really weird stuff though, because when I say send me a story, I want a story, not you just trying to talk to me nasty. That's not the same thing. Some of y'all be wasting my time. I don't like that. But if you want to send me a story, hey Michael, how are you? Send me a story. If you want to see a skit, keep in mind that they watch everything that I do. So certain things I can't do. There was more to that story, and I was like, no, I can't go that far. I will get banned. I will get banned. So sometimes I have to modify a story as well because it'd be too much. And I'd be like, nah, I can't act that out. Anybody else could. But because I have people who don't like me, who are constantly following me but don't like me, who report my stuff, I'm very heavily censored. We all know this. Everybody's heavily aware that I'm very censored. I do what I can. The point is, it is entertaining, it is funny, and it's funny to some of us because it's happened to some of us, and we're laughing because we like, oh God, I remember this one time, and it's just kind of nostalgic. We're not laughing at the guy because like everybody has a different idea again of what pleasure is. This is all learning. It doesn't matter how old you are, we're all still just learning. Hey Ronnie, how are you? So just keep at it. If you are somebody who likes that kind of stuff, we're not shaming you for it. We're not, but you should communicate that beforehand, because to somebody who's just maybe very vanilla, it could be very awkward, very embarrassing for them, and they don't know how to navigate after that. Hey, George, how are you? Oh, Virgin Islands, hey, welcome in. I did a poll, and there were people who said that they were very offended uh, by the skit. None of those people were from America. So, and I keep forgetting that people are watching me out of the country. Different cultures might find offense in that. I don't know what to do about that. If I've offended you, I'm sorry. If it's a cultural shock, but I'm like, but okay, if you're so offended, why are you following me? Because when I go and I look at their page, it says follow back. I'm like, you follow me, but everything that I do is offensive. Honey, why are you here? Oh, I'm good. I'm good as well. So I love it. Look, I love that I'm international because I have followers in South Africa, in the UK, everywhere. And sometimes culturally they will be, but I'm just like, okay, but if you're so offended, why are you following me? Because this is my platform, and if you've been following me for any amount of time, I do grown content. And if you're cultural beliefs or your values are not aligned with what I'm doing, by all means, I'm not trying to tempt you. Please don't follow me. Just just don't follow me because I ain't gonna stop. I need you to know I'm not gonna stop. I think because I'm so heavily censored, I'm I tone it down so much. Because if I was free to do what I really wanted to do, oh, if you thought you was offended, now, honey, if I was free, if I had free range to do what I really wanted to do, because I be trying. I try a little at a time, and they be like, absolutely not, Dee. Nope, this can't go. And I'll appeal, and they be like, hell no, absolutely not. I'll be like, okay, well, I tried. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I on YouTube, I not only have shorts, I have videos. Apparently people don't see the videos as much as they see the shorts because the shorts are like 60 seconds. I have a couple of videos because some of them are running like 90 seconds, maybe 2 or 3 or a little longer than that. So if you haven't seen any of my videos, you might want to come straight to my page to see the videos because I have videos, but they're way longer than the shorts. Sometimes it's very hard for me to condense and keep editing those skits into 60 seconds. I can't because then you miss some context. So if you haven't been to directly to my page here on YouTube, you might want to go look on my page because I do have some longer skits, specifically when I'm talking about my parents. If I talk about my background, and it's like a real thing, it's longer. I think the longest video that I have that's not a podcast, it might be 8 minutes. So if you haven't seen it, you might want to just go and give it a look. But I just came on, just wanted to let y'all know that I have skits that I'm putting here all of the time. I like to see how some of my content is doing on other platforms who are very restrictive before I put it here because I don't want to get into trouble on YouTube as well. So bear with me. I have a lot of content. I'm editing some things where I think this is probably what got me into trouble. Let me take it out before I put it on YouTube. But I have a lot of content coming up. I know I'm going to offend somebody. There's no way around that. If this is not your cup of tea, by all means, just please don't follow me because I'm really not going to stop what I'm doing. It's not F your feelings. It's just I'm an artist and I like what I do and I'm not going to stop. And there's that. But anyway, other than that, thank you guys for continuing to engage. I appreciate it. I love you guys. And listen, even though it's 5 o'clock on the East Coast, if no one else hasn't already told you today, let me be the first to say, I love you. I mean it. And let's keep laughing because life be life and life is stressful. I'm here to make you feel loved. I'm here to make you laugh. I'm just here to entertain you. And I hope that I've been doing that. I try. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Oh, they're not going to stop me. I mean, I'll just keep jumping around from platform to platform. Thank you, George. But I really do. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in, for engaging with me. I really love what I do. I'm not going to stop. If I'm 80 and I still have access to a phone and they haven't, put me away and locked me up, I'll still be doing this. Sorry I ain't got any makeup on today. It was just not a makeup day. I just didn't feel like wearing any. This is me. This is what y'all get without the filter, no lashes. Just me, and I kind of like me. Hey, Jerron, how are you? Thank you. Okay, well, you guys have an amazing day. Look at some of my content. Engage. I will try my hardest to get back at you, but I'm like on so many platforms. I'm just trying to keep up with everybody. I love you guys. Bye-bye.